Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? This is another edition of Wealth Wednesdays. Live stock option trading where we trade live with everybody, right? We trade live with anybody who want to see how this stock option trading world actually works. We trade live. So let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna get started in a few moments. Why is it so weak? What's going on with this thing? Have you ever read a... One second, everybody. All right, everybody. Share this out with 5 of your people. Share it out with 5 of your people. Everybody, it's FOMC day. Today, the market is about to go crazy, either to the upside, to the downside. We don't know yet. We're going to find out at 2 o'clock. We're going to get a little hint of it. 2:30, we're going to get the whole MC gusto when it happens, okay? Craziness. It's going to be crazy today, okay? Very, 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 very crazy. Very, very, very crazy. All right? All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's get started. FOMC today. Boom. FOMC today. One second, everybody. Go to my YouTube channel. If you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen. The link is in my bio. Link is in my bio. Go have to work today. All right. Okay, if you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is the day. Okay, FOMC. Now, see, we got good morning, Kevion. Good morning, AK. Miss AK, good morning, Toya. Miss Toya, good morning, Miss Tammy. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Friday. Mr. Glenn. Mr. Willie Andrews. How you doing, brother? Long time. Good morning, Park Avenue. Good morning, DM. Good morning, Mr. Phillip. Good morning, Jay Chill. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Devine. What's up, Calvin? Good morning, brother. What's going on? Lunch 911. Is that the chef? Good morning, TT Torin. Good morning, William. Good morning, Miss Misha. How you doing? Good morning, Miss Carolyn. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Everybody, this is another day, another opportunity. This is another opportunity for us to go into this market and make money. Today is a beautiful day, though. All right? No sound. Can y'all hear me? Somebody said no sound. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. We should be good. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen, jump over to my YouTube channel. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, there they go, the ones. Okay, they got a slow delay. There we go. Perfect. All right, good stuff. And if you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen, jump on over to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, okay? The link is in my bio. All right, everybody. FOMC today. What does that mean? Okay, today is FOMC. That means today at 2 o'clock. Today at 2 o'clock, you're gonna see the market just go crazy, either in an upward direction or a downward direction. We don't know yet. Okay, it all depends on what the Feds have discussed and what the Feds have agreed upon in this meeting that they are currently in. The meeting started yesterday. Okay, the meeting started yesterday, and it will end today around 2 p.m. or sometime today it will end. But at 2 p.m., what will happen is the Feds will release a statement, I guess you can say, right? And that statement is going to tell us if they're going to raise interest rates, are they going to lower interest? Are they going to raise interest rates? Are they going to cut interest rates? What's going to happen, right? We're going to find that information out today at 2 p.m. All right. Now at 2:30 p.m. Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, will come on, and he will have maybe like an hour and a half conference talking about things that's going to happen. He's going to be answering questions, and this is what we want to hear. Okay? Somebody say, I'm YOLO on puts. Okay, Dub say YOLO on puts. I feel you, pal. Puts. Good morning, Righteous TV. Good morning to Andre. Good morning, Miss Sierra Hicks. Good morning. So it's exciting though, right? This day right here is very exciting, especially with this. This is a highly anticipated FOMC meeting because we have not received information over the past couple of weeks. We have seen that interest rates have done what? We have seen that inflation has kind of crept up a little bit. Now, with inflation creeping up, now everybody's like, whoa. Inflation kind of going up some. What's going on? We need to figure out what the Fed's thinking now. Inflation had been dropping. Now inflation like, hey, I'm kind of creeping my head above the ceiling. What's going on? Okay, let's see. If you in the promised land, I'm opening up the Zoom chat right now. If you're in the promised land, I just opened up the Zoom chat so you guys can jump on to the Zoom chat with me. All right, so I just opened up the Zoom chat. Let me put this in the Discord chat as well. Say I'm
recording in progress.
I'm gonna stop the recording though.
Recording stopped.
All right, so boom. All right, so if you're in my Promised Land trading program, my inner circle, you can join into the Zoom call now. Don't switch. I'm actually going to. Good morning, everybody. Good morning in the Discord, everyone. Live trading. Here is the link. Boom. All right. Send it out to everybody. All right. So I just sent that out. So if you're on here right now and you're in my, Promised Land, my inner circle trading program, you can join into the Zoom link right now. Okay. So what's going on, Billy? Go ahead and join in, Billy. What's going on, Miss Hawkins? S. Hawkins, what's going on? So, yes, so this is where we are, okay? So why is this so exciting? It's exciting because of this simple fact right here. The reason why it's exciting is because of this. Inflation has said I'm kind of creeping up a little bit. And then we look at other places around the world. We see that inflation crept up and they had to boost it. They had to lower interest rates. We saw all of these things, right? We saw these things. Now, okay, now we got to see what the Fed's talking about. We want to see what the Feds are talking about. We want to see if the Fed's going to say, hey, inflation kind of crept up and showed its head. We got to get a hold. We got to make sure we got a grip on this thing. We got to make sure that we have this under control, because we don't want, next thing you know, we wake up and we see a huge inflation report saying inflation has jumped up 10 whatever percent. And now we back stuck at zero, and the Feds are looking crazy. If you're on Instagram and you want to see my screen, join on over to my YouTube channel. Join on to my YouTube channel, okay? If you're on Instagram and you want to see my screen, join on to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, okay? So now what we want to hear what the Feds have to say about this inflation creeping up, okay? Now, things that I'm listening for, we kind of briefly discussed it yesterday. Things that I'm actually listening for. I'm listening for a few things, and these few things is this. First and foremost, I want to see what if we're going to continue to have a pause on raising rates. Okay, right now I guess you can say the marketplace is stating there's I think 70 to 80% chance that interest rates will be paused. We will not raise rates this go around the FOMC meeting. Okay, that's perfectly fine. That's expected for it to happen, right? So if they do raise rates, the market's going to just tank. So if right now we're expecting that rates will be paused. If rates are raised, or rates are raised 0.25 or whatever, you're going to see this market fall down. It's going to be Bloody Mary for the next when 2:30 when 2 o'clock comes. It's going to be Bloody Mary all to 4 o'clock and probably the next day and so on, right? Now, that's one thing we're looking to hear. Will rates be paused? We're expecting rates to be paused. So if we hear rates being paused, perfectly fine. The next thing we want to hear is when Jerome Powell comes on and start talking, we want to answer this question right here. How do you foresee rates being raised in the future? Okay. What we want to hear, as far as somebody, well, we don't care if it goes up or down, but if you want the market to go up, what you want to hear is, hey, we believe that we do not have to continue to raise rates. We're going to pause rates we're not going to raise rates anymore. If you hear that we're not raising rates anymore, what's going to happen now? You're going to see this market start to go up. Because now, basically what we're saying is, the Feds are saying, we do not have fear of inflation. We have inflation under control. We're exactly where we want to be. We're not worried about inflation right now because we have it under control. We have it under wraps. And what you will see is the stock market start going up. But lo and behold, if this man jumps on TV and say, listen, we believe that we will raise rates again, possibly either next meeting or the meeting after that, you're going to see the market start to trend down, because that's telling us, that's throwing a signal, throwing a sign that's saying, hey, we do not believe we have inflation under control. We do not believe that inflation is where we need it to be. We do not believe that we know that inflation is not going to go back up. That's the news that they're telling us. So if inflation goes up, what does that mean? Inflation goes up, prices goes up, people do what? People spend less money. And that's the goal of raising rates, for people to spend less money. Think about when the housing market hit and rates were 1.0 or 2.0 for a house. People buying houses left and right. Now think about with rates for interest rates for homes 6%, 7%. You see the market has become what? A seller's market again, not a buyer's market. Is that right? Oh, is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? I don't know. Whichever one it is, it's basically that people are buying less homes because the rates are so high. Now, the next thing is we have when Jerome Powell can say this. And this is what Jerome Powell is great at doing. He's great at deflecting, right? So what he will say is, listen, if you're on YouTube, if you're on my Instagram right now and you want to see my screen, jump on over to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, okay? So now what you hear Jerome Powell can say, which he's great at doing, he will hop on and say, listen, right now we feel like we're not going to raise rates, okay? Interest rates are kind of in a decent place. But what we have to do is we have to see what the data is going to tell us. We can't say no, we're not going to not raise rates anymore, and we can't say yes, we are going to raise rates. But right now, the rates are paused, but we have to see what the data says. If he comes out and says that, he basically said a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, he basically just said a whole bunch of nothing, right? It's like when somebody say, "Hey, I love you," and the person say, "I got love for you too. I got love for you. I love everybody. I'm in love with everybody." That's basically what that person is saying. It's saying, "Hey, listen, I hear you saying I love you, but I got love for you, but I'm not in love with you." So now the person is confused. So everybody is confused. And so what we're doing from now on out, we're looking for key data points. We're looking for unemployment reports. We're looking for the CPI inflation data. And all these things we're looking for just so we can get an understanding of what Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserves are looking at. And when that happens, everybody, you get volatility in the market. You get volatility in the market. Volatility in the market means one day the market's going to be up, the next day the market's going to be down. The next day it's going to be back up, the next day it's going to be back down. The next day it's going to be up, up, then it's going to be down, 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 down. Right? It's going to be crazy, like it's going to be like bipolarism in the market. Okay? And Jerome Powell has the power to make that happen. He also has the power to make the market go crazy to the upside, and he also has the power to make the market go crazy to the downside. Personally, what I believe he's going to come in with that neutral tone. Let's see what the data says. That's what I believe Jerome Powell is going to come in and say. Okay? So it's going to be very interesting. 2 o'clock today, 2:30 today, the market is going to go crazy. I may do a live stream if time permits itself. I may do a live stream at 2 o'clock, 2:30. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the notification button. So if I do a live stream, you'll get notified that, hey, I'm live. And I'm telling you, at 2 o'clock, you're going to see one of the biggest, probably one of the largest candlesticks just going crazy up or crazy down. A lot of money can be made and money can be lost as well. Okay? All right. Yep, options, they're going to move. They're going to move. Miss Tammy, this is for everybody that's on the Zoom chat right now. This is for my inner circle, my promised land, for my inner circle. Matter of fact, everybody in the Zoom, how y'all doing? Who's in? Let's check it out. Who's in? I thought I started it already. I didn't start it.
Good morning.
Oh, Billy, I see. Okay, there we go. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Anybody any plays from overnight? Did anybody hold anything overnight or anything? Good morning, Alex. How you doing? Good morning, Calvin. Did anybody hold anything overnight last night? Nope. Okay. Smart. That was smart. That was very smart. Okay, so let's look at these futures. Look at the stock futures right quick and see what's going on in the marketplace. Let's take a look at these stock futures and see what's going on in the marketplace. Let me cancel this. Spotlight me. All right, there we go. And everybody, take this link. Take the link. Share it out with 5 people you want to go on vacation with. 5 people you want to go on vacation with. Take this, not the Zoom link, everybody, but take the YouTube link and share it out with 5 of your people. 5 people that you want to go on vacation with. 5 people that you want to go to Dubai with. 5 people that you want to jump on a plane with and just go wherever you want to go. Share this out with 5 people. And if you're on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen, we're about to do Wealth Wednesdays live tradings. Okay, live trading. So if you want to see my screen, jump on over to my YouTube channel. Jump over to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. All right, let's get ready. Let's go. CNBC. All right, here we go. Let's see what these futures look like. All right. What happened overnight last night? Let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh. The Dow Jones went up plus 130 points. The Dow Jones went up 130 points. We have green futures, everybody. Now listen, this, I tell you, it's crazy. Some days right before the FOMC meeting, the market goes up. For some strange reason, I have no idea why. It blows my mind every single day, right? One day I figured out, okay? Chef, how do you set up your screen? Join onto my YouTube channel right now. Join onto my YouTube channel if you want to see my screen right now. Okay, so the Dow Jones is up 128 points right now. The S&P 500, that's the SPY spot where we trade a lot, right? It's up 16 points. That's pretty good. Up 16 points. The NASDAQ is up 53 points, and the Russell is up 7.6 points. Remember, the NASDAQ is QQQ, the technology stocks. The S&P 500 is SPY. That's the 500 largest companies in on the exchange, stock exchange. Okay, so it went up 16 points. So what does that tell us? That tells us that the market is going to open up positive today. The market is opening up positive today. All right, positive. All right, now let's go into the market. I want to break down everybody. Yesterday, man, yesterday it was so sweet. Yesterday, something so sweet just happened yesterday. It was crazy. All right, it was sweet and it was crazy. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Why don't that go down? All right, here we go. I don't even have it. Do I have it up? No. So yesterday when the market opened, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So yesterday, everybody was in the Zoom chat. In the Zoom chat, when we got the call yesterday about, what time we got the call yesterday? Yesterday about 11, everybody. What did we say yesterday? We said, okay, the market can possibly go down and hit that 439 area. Then off of that 439 area, just bounce up and go crazy, right? Or just hold tight at that 439 area. Right? We said we believe that the 439 area will go into a 439 area, but we will not stay in that 439 area long, right? We was talking about that yesterday after we got done live trading in the Promised Land group, right? So let's see what happened yesterday. Let's see. I got the wrong password. All right, here we go. So yesterday, when the market opened, you say, Chris, I didn't find the quick links on Discord or in the Facebook. The quick links for our, you talking about the quick links for our, what is it called? For our, so when you first come into the program, talking about the quick links with the videos and all that good stuff. I will repost that today in the Discord chat. The link for the foundational, the link for the foundational courses. I got you covered. I'll post that. There's the bell. Ding, ding, ding. All right, so check this out. Let's take a look at everything. Boom, boom, boom. That's our bell, everybody. You know what time it is? It's 10 o'clock. I mean 9 o'clock, 9:30. All right, there we go. Boom. Screen shared. Make sure I share my screen for everybody on YouTube to see it as well. What in the world is going on with my laptop? Got too much stuff up. 1 second, everybody. I'm coming. All right, here we go. I'm coming. All right, here we go. All right. Woo! Good gracious. Oh, that's Netflix. I thought it was Spy. I said, good gracious. Let's go. All right, so the market is open now, everybody. Take a look at this market. Let's talk about what we was about to talk about for yesterday, okay? So yesterday, we talked about the market going down to that 439 area and then going into the 439 area but not staying long. And this is exactly what happened yesterday. As you can see yesterday in this market, we went right down to that 1 year, 1 day trend line. Everybody, if you've been watching us every single morning, you know we've been talking about this trend line, and we talk about this trend line, and we talk about this trend line, and we talk about this 1 year, 1 day trend line on SPY. Okay, so right here yesterday, let's focus in on it. Right here yesterday, the stock came down to 439.94. Yesterday I said I believe we can see a 439 or 4 in the 430s. I said that yesterday. I believe we can see it. Yesterday we went down to 439.94. As soon as we came into that 439.94, what happened? We bounced off of it. The buyers bought in at that 1 year, 1 day trend line, and the stock went crazy. Went bananas. It went from 439 all the way up to 443. Almost a $3, $4 move. Boom, boom, boom over the course of 2 hours. It was crazy, ridiculous. Okay. Now, Chris, once again, why is this blue line right here, everybody? This blue line is a trend line. Okay, it's a 1 year, 1 day trend line, everybody. We drew this trend line. Let's go to it. This trend line started back in October 3rd, I believe. Yeah, October 3rd. Yeah, October 3rd, 2022. Okay, a trend line started October the 3rd, 2022. Okay, and on this trend line, what we have been on this trend line, what we have been noticing is this: every time the stock comes to this trend line, it bounces off. It just bounced off this trend line and goes up. So yesterday, the stock hit that trend line again, and it went up. So it started right here on October 12th. It started right here, came up, hit it, went up, hit it right here, went up, hit it right here, went up, hit it right here, went up. And now as we move forward to right here, we hit it right here, went up, came down, hit it right here, went up. And now yesterday, we came down here yesterday and we hit that blue line and we bounced up. As you can see, let me zoom in close so you guys can see it. What in the world was I just looking at? Where is I'm on the wrong dates. There we go. Let's zoom over. There we go. And as you can see right here yesterday, it hit this level as well and it bounced up. This blue line, that's that 1 year, 1 day trend line. It bounced off of that level, went up. Everybody, we call that RTT. Respect the trend line. RTT, respect the trend line. Whenever the stock comes to this trend line, this is an opportunity for you to buy in on calls to play it back up. I had already made my money for the day, so I was not trading. Yesterday I made $700 trading. So I was done trading for the day and I wasn't trading anymore. So I did not catch this opportunity. But boom, if you caught this opportunity off the trend line, you bounced up and you made money. All right. So right now today, we bounced up. And where did we come directly to? We came directly to a nice old supply zone. Let me get all this stuff together. I feel like my screen is just entirely too claustrophobic right now. I'm gonna erase everything, even my trend line. No, I'm gonna keep my trend line. I gotta remove some of these lines off my screen, everybody. I feel like it's just too much right now. Let me get rid of this right here too. I don't need it right now. All right, there we go. Make it look a little bit better. All right, there we go. Move that down some. All right, here we go. That's a little better. Gracious. All right, so Billy, you say you got the pivots for me?
Yeah, I got them.
All right, what's those pivots? 1 second.
Pivot point is 441.98.
Hold on 1 second. Let me erase this right quick. 441.98.
Yeah.
441. 441.98. Oh, 441.98. Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah. We don't blew past that. All right. What's the next one?
That. So I'll go ahead and give you support 1 and 2. Support 1 is 440.67.
440.67. Okay.
And support 2 is 438.63.
438.
Yeah.
Okay. 63. All right. Okay.
And resistant 1 is 444.02.
Resistance
444.02. Yeah. That's resistance 1.
Okay.
And then you have resistance 2 at 445.33.
445.33.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that. Okay. Perfect. So that's our pivot points and our support and resistance levels. I'm going to go here, change my pivot point to orange so you guys can identify my pivot point. All right. There we go. All right. Why is my screen just feeling like it's all out of whack? All right, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to even erase these levels right here. Remove drawing and remove drawings. Remove drawings and remove drawings. All right, perfect. So I got my pivot levels, okay? The pivot is 442 basically. And then we got right now, we're currently sitting at, we're trying to break that S1, that resistance 1. And we got our R2 up here as well, okay? Now, next thing I want to do is take a look at some supply and demand zones. Take a look at these supply and demand zones. Look at the 4-hour time frame. And also, everybody, remember yesterday on the Zoom, remember we was talking about the momentum was slowing down on the 5-minute. We said on the 5-minute time frame, momentum is slowing down, and we are oversold. Okay. Remember I said I don't pay it much attention until we get to that 1-hour time frame. But boom, that 1-hour time frame, that momentum, we got that notification that hey, momentum is slowing down and we're oversold on that 1-hour time frame. As soon as we broke that 440 area, went to that 439, we got a notification about it. Okay. So right here, levels, our next levels. Okay. Our supply and demand zones for SPY. So right now we have a supply zone right here at 444 to 4445, everybody. So we have a supply zone from 444. One second. Boom, boom, boom. 444 to 4445. So right around here. It's a very tight supply zone. Okay, very tight, small, tight supply zone. All right. And we have a demand zone from 443 to 442. 443, this is 1 hour, 443 to 442. Okay, so we have right here, I'm gonna go ahead and label it for you. Right here we have 1 hour supply, 1 hour supply zone. Okay, and we call our supply zone Mary J. All right. If you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen, jump on over to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. Okay. Down here, this is called our demand zone, 1 hour demand zone. We call our demand zone Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. All right. So boom. Now we have our demand zone. We have our supply zone. Okay. We have our first demand zone, our first supply zone. So that's decent. We know where we are. Okay. Got pivots, we got our pivot points, and on my other screen over here, I got a few other things that I use as well, okay? So now, Chris, what are your plays for today? What are your plays for today, everybody? What are your plays? Now, check this out. Let me show you something right quick, first and foremost. First thing first, this morning we had a decision-making time inside of a 1 hour demand zone. These are things that we love. We love when we have a decision-making time inside of a 1 hour demand zone, 4 hour demand zone, 1 year, 1 day demand zone. As you can see, during the pre-market, this is what happened during pre-market. This is when the market opened around like on SPY, maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock this morning. We see it's decision-making time. The market went up, it ran away, came back to the green line, ran up, came back to the green line, ran away from the green line, came back to the green line, and ran away from the green line. And now we're currently back at this green line. Okay? Back at this green line right now. All right? So what we can see possibly happen is we have this 1 hour supply zone. A 1 hour supply zone means what? We call a 1 hour supply zone Mary J. Blige. Okay? We call a 1 hour supply zone Mary J. Blige. Why do we call a 1 hour supply zone Mary J. Blige? Because what it means is normally in a supply zone, like Mary J. Blige says, I'm going down, right? I'm going down because you not around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Okay? Normally in a supply zone, a 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 year, 1 day supply zone, the stock price goes down. Okay? The stock price goes down. All right? High probability trade. All right. Now, right here in this demand zone, we call it Big Mama's house because the demand zone is Big Mama's house. And the reason why I call it demand zone Big Mama's house is based upon this. All right. Whenever my grandmother had 6 boys. Okay. And whenever those 6 boys got into trouble, what they would always do is they would always come to Big Mama's house or Nan's house to get back together. So they go into the real world. They living life in the real world. Next thing you know, hard times fall. They come back to Big Mama's house or Nana's house. And what does Nana do in her house? She makes sure they eat. She makes sure they have a bed to sleep in, make sure they have hot water to take a bath in, and make sure they're eating 3 times a day. She praying for them, right? She's building up their strength. So as long as we're in Big Mama's house, we are getting taken care of. We are getting our energy back. We are boosting ourselves back up. We're eating good. We're sleeping good. We're taking a bath every day. We're not worried about fun. We're not worried about money. None of those things. So while you're in Big Mama's house, Big Mama is building you up for you to eventually leave back out of Big Mama's house. Right? So that's what the same thing as the demand zone. When you come into a demand zone, the longer that stock is in that demand zone, the only thing that's happening right now is that stock is building strength, building strength, building strength, building strength, building strength. Then eventually the buyers buy in and boom, we take out of this demand zone and start to go up. Okay? That's why we call the supply zone Mary J. Blige and call the demand zone Big Mama's house. All right? So when we was in Big Mama's house earlier this morning, Big Mama took good care of us, and we left out of Big Mama's house. And you see my mouse right now. We left out of Big Mama's house and we went all the way up here to the supply zone, went all the way up here to Mary J. Blige. Now we're currently sitting in Mary J. Blige. Okay? Now, nothing is 100%. That's why we say it's high probability, right? Sometimes eventually a supply zone has to be broken and a demand zone has to be broken. Okay, but today is different, right? Today is the FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting today, right? The stock market has already ran up almost $2, $1 and some change. And now it's time to see what's going to happen next. Normally during FOMC meeting, I do not trade. When I know Jerome Powell is going to speak at 2:30, we're going to have some news at 2 o'clock, and Jerome Powell is going to speak at 2:30. I do not trade until 2 o'clock. Okay? I may potentially get into a trade today. Right? I may get into a trade today. I'm only taking potentially one trade. Okay? I'm only going to potentially take one trade. All right? The one trade that I may take, I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to take it because, like I say, sticking to my discipline level, I normally only trade. I do not trade normally on FOMC meetings. The only reason I may take a trade today is because I'm trading live and I want you guys to see a live trade. Okay? That would be the only reason I take a trade before 2 o'clock today. That I'm trading live and I want you guys to potentially see a trade. Okay? So, Chris, what trade may you take? I may take this trade right here. Okay, if the stock price comes up here to this 4.4, the top of this supply zone, this 4.445 area, if the stock price comes to that particular zone, I may enter in on puts, okay, with the 10% stop loss. So I may invest about $2,000 into that trade with the 10% stop loss. I'm only willing to lose $200. Y'all with me? Y'all hear me? That would possibly be the only trade I take today before 2 o'clock. Okay. And like I said, the only reason I would take this trade is because I'm trading live today on Wednesday. And I want you guys to see some action. Okay. I want you guys to see some action. So going into my trade, I already know my trade. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm potentially focus in on this. What I want you guys to focus in on. I'm going to potentially invest $2,000 and I'm only going to lose roughly, I'm only going to risk $200 of that $2,000, everybody. All right. So what are you saying, Chris? I'm saying I will potentially enter in right here when it gets to that 4.4, if it gets to that 4.445, this 4.445 area, I will have a tight stop loss somewhere right around this area, right around here. Boom, boom, boom. So right here, have a stop loss somewhere around this area, right around here, a little bit higher than that. Probably somewhere around that area, be a stop loss right there. I will have I will enter right here, stop loss right here, and I'm looking to play this stock back down to down here. I don't know why my And I'll be looking to take profits all the way to down here first. Okay, right down here first to this level right here. And then I'll probably leave maybe a run or two to come down here to see if it comes down here back to this demand zone. Okay, that would possibly be the only trade I take. All right, y'all with me? So I'm only risking 200. I'm putting in 2,000 possibly, risking 200, and will potentially make anywhere from $600 to $800 if my trade is successful. So right now, I already know what play I'll potentially be taking when the time comes for me to get into that particular trade. That's the only trade that I will take. Everybody listen to me closely. That's the only trade that I will take today before 2 o'clock. If that trade does not happen, I won't take a trade. Okay? Do not force trades. And like I'm going to say one more time, if I wasn't trading live with you, I wouldn't make the trade at all. I wouldn't even be sitting at this computer right now. Okay? If I wasn't trading live right now, I wouldn't even be sitting at this computer right now, honestly. Okay? So, let's see what's going on. In the Zoom chat, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling in the Zoom chat? Here we go. Let's see what else we got here. 15-minute time frame. All right, let's see if we got any questions on Instagram. Any questions on Instagram? Boom, boom, boom. Let me go up. Let me see. Go back. How do we become a part of the Discord chat? You have to be a part of the Promised Land group to get into this particular Discord chat. Sellers market with a little bit of a twist, as sellers are offering concessions to buyers. Premiums on options are going to be jacked up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How you doing, Miss Karen B? The baby is doing good. The baby's 6 weeks now, doing good. Good morning, Miss Charlene McFarland. Good morning. Spy calls help. Sense, you in spy calls? You hear them overnight? Tam can't wait for the mastermind. Yep, the mastermind right around the corner, everybody. We got almost like 25 days before the mastermind. If you have not registered for that mastermind and you want to learn how to trade stock options, go ahead and register. Lance Ware, nope, never on a Fed day. Exactly. Never on a Fed day. Do you expect the market to consolidate until that news come out? Yes, William Brown, I do. Sometimes we get a small little run, but for the most part, I expect the market to actually consolidate. Okay. Also, I want to, if it does go to that 444 area, I want to see that pullback happen. How do we get into your inner circle? Miss Sierra Hicks, you have to take the mastermind first. I only open up my inner circle during a mastermind event. So the next mastermind event is October 9th through October 13th. And during my inner circle, I will give people the option to apply for my inner circle. Everyone is not accepted, but you definitely can apply for it. Boom. How do you feel about AMD 315 calls? Will you DCA if they raise rates? I just closed out on my AMD. I closed out my AMD calls. Look at that rejection happening now. But I got out of my AMD calls on a loss. But right now where AMD is at, it's set $100 freaking. Like, that's great. That's a great price. So personally, I may enter back in on AMD calls based upon what Jerome Powell says today. So I had 315. Yeah, I had 315 calls. Yep. I had 315 calls on for 2024. So I had like 180 some odd days. On them. But I exit out of mine once we start breaking down and the market just really start being negative, real bearish. I exit my AMD calls. Freedom, best book on price action is Bar by Al Brooks. That's dope. Boom. How much is the Promised Land? The Promised Land is $25,000. Goldman, Ronald. What's up, Ronald? Good morning, Ronald. Boom. The inner circle, you have the book called Chris, and he will explain. Okay, got you. Yeah, you can book a call with me, and I'll explain everything with you as far as the Promised Land. But the Promised Land program is $25,000, and you do not have to pay everything up front. Okay, you do not have to pay everything up front. He just deleted my comment. Whose comment? I did not delete anybody's comment. Sorry, I did not delete anybody's comment. VPB Money Man, Black Folks Stop Gambling. I don't know if VPB Money Man is saying trading in the stock market is gambling or not. I don't know, but I'm not going to do that. William Brown, look at AMS. Judy Jones, good morning. Sonia Clark, good morning. VPBN Money Man says video coming soon about this scammer. Thank you for creating a video about me. Money VPB Money Man. I appreciate it. Real Righteous TV VPB. You just hating, homie. Yeah, everybody don't pay him no attention. And I'm not gonna delete your comment, brother. Really taking time out of your day to sit and chat and hate for y'all. Disregard that person, man. Don't respond back to him. I have no idea who that is. Chris, please show us your trade from yesterday. Will do. Boom, boom, boom. SPY consolidating. Yes. What platform are you trading on? I use Thinkorswim. You still feel good about AMD? Yep. I like AMD, but I got into AMD. Like I said, I got into AMD probably around. I had like an average price on the AMD probably around that 111, 112 area. Okay, 111, 112 area. It broke down. I think I lost like $3,000 on my AMD calls that I had. I think I lost like $3,000. So I lost that, and I went on ahead and X out of that trade, and I started back. I lost that on AMD, and I closed it out. And I will potentially be looking for a re-entry though. How do we book a call with you, Chris? This is my Calendly link. Matter of fact, just send me an email to this email address right here. iwantknowledge.com/ No, that's it. admin@iwantknowledge.com. Yep, send an email there, and then I will. My team will send you the link to book a call. What will be your indication that the price won't rise above your resistance level? What will be your indication? Oh, you mean if I'm getting into that 444 area? That's the top of a supply zone. Okay, it's the top of a supply zone. It could go above, right? That's why I have my stop loss set. That's why I will have my stop loss set right there, just in case if it goes above, I'll lose roughly around $200. Okay, so it's all good, homie. It's all about if you put the time in. I've been studying this March, just started trading real money. Let's go, Michael Wiley. Good stuff. So let's break this down right quick. Someone said they wanted to see my trade from yesterday before we go through, right? Here we go. Okay, so my trade from yesterday, I got in at, what was it, 10? I think like 10:39. So we was trading live yesterday when I got into that my trade on yesterday, I believe. So I got into my trade right around here. So this is the 15-minute time frame. Yep, 15-minute time frame. So yesterday, everybody trading, I made $700 on SPY puts, on SPX puts actually. So what happened was, we had some particular levels drawn. Those levels are now gone. But what I did was, we saw this big break right here. And off of this break right here, I wanted to see the retest. Okay, I wanted to see a immediate retest. So we did not retest immediately. So when we broke through this level right here, I did not enter in on the break of this level because I didn't see a retest, right? Look on the 5-minute, 15-minute time frame, okay? So when this happened right here, this candlestick right here started to come back right here, and yesterday we had a level right around here. It came back above this particular level. I entered in on SPY puts right around here, okay? Right around here. I think the most I was down probably like $115 something yesterday, and then as you can see, the market kind of consolidated for a moment, and then we had this big boy red candlestick right here, and boom, we dropped down. I exited somewhere. I got up to like $800. I put a stop loss in at like $560, $570 to stop me out with profit. And when I sold out at $700 profit off of this drop right here. So I put in like $3,000, I want to say yesterday. So boom, I put in like $3,000. No, I didn't put in $3,000. I actually put in $2,200 yesterday. Was it? I think I put $2,200 in yesterday. Got in. The market fell down here. Boom, 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 boom. Got out on my puts. $700 profit. I was in that. Got into that trade at 10:19, and I exited that trade at 10:39. Okay, so I got in at 10:19. Was it 10:19? I think it was 1019, whatever it was. I think it was like 1019 or something like that. But I was only in that trade for 20 minutes, made a couple dollars, $700, got out, took my profits, and did not look at the market anymore for the rest of the day. Okay? Did not look at the market anymore for the rest of the day. All right, let's focus. Here we go. Let's come up here. It came up to my 445 area. It did come up to my area a little bit. All right, it came up to 44444. I want to see it come up to 445. I want to see it come up to 445. Nice little rejection right there, too. I honestly might go ahead and... crap, if I wasn't showing that possibly got it in. Hold on. Oh, let's see. If you're on Instagram, you want to see my screen, join onto my YouTube channel. All right, everybody, if you're on YouTube right now, hit that like button. Hit the like button. If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button. Everybody, also, we do not pay trolls any attention, everybody. We do not pay trolls any attention, okay? Don't waste your time on a troll, all right? Okay, let's see. Now, I would want to see it come up to this 4-4. What is this right here? Why do I have this right here? I have no idea why this is here. Let's erase that. Okay. So let's see what happens when we get to this 444 area. It's holding into this price zone fairly well, though. I like how it's holding into this little zone right here. One hour time frame. Let's see. 1 hour time frame. This is a nice looking candlestick on the 1 hour time frame. Take a look right here. 1 hour time frame. Take a look right here. This is a nice looking candlestick. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Not look at that 1 hour time. That's a bullish 1 hour candlestick right now. Sam, jump on over to my Sammy B4L. Jump over to my YouTube channel. Jump on over to my YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Also, everybody, like I always tell you, you want to have multiple screens up as well. So right here, I can see multiple screens. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I'm free to make a trade if I want to. So I have the 1 hour time frame up. So I have the 1 hour time frame right here. I can see what's going on in the 1 hour. I have the 15 minute right here. I can see what's going on in the 15 minute. And I have the 5 minute right here, so I can see what's going on in the 5 minute. On my other screen I have over here that you guys can't see, I have all of these screens up over there. I just wanted to show it to you guys right now. Okay? Trade. Look at the fall. It's kind of falling down. This is a 30-minute time frame. Like it's trying to get some little selling pressure going on right here. Let's selling pressure. Okay, but we are in the supply zone. Like I said, I would want to see it go up to the top of the supply zone right here. Then that's when I'll potentially possibly enter in, and I'll probably even take it up to a 445 area. Okay, that 445 area. So I'll be entering in at that 44, potentially entering in at that 4445 area. And I will probably have a stop loss right around this 445 area right here. So I'm only risking 50 cents. Only risking 50 cents. Okay, that's what I would be risking, 50 cents. All right. Normally on the like I said previously, normally on the FOMC day, I do not trade at all. I do not trade at all normally on the FOMC day. We're not trading. Oh, I don't trade until 2 o'clock. But only because I'm trading live with everybody right now, I will possibly show it. I will possibly get in, not show it, but possibly get into a trade so you guys can see it. Possibly only risk about $200 if I extend out to that 445 area, maybe $300. Okay, and I'm okay with that. So let me check out some contracts. Granted, we are kind of we're trending pretty strong to the upside, though. I'm not trending pretty strong to the upside right now. Looking at SPX, come over here, boom, 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 come down here. Let's see what we got. All right, let me grab a contract. Let's work. Send to 9. The Send to has been working a lot on active trader more recently, everybody. The Send to has been working, which is a good thing. Saves time so you don't have to copy and paste. I said it's been working and it didn't work this time. No, it did work. Did it work? Let's see. Send to 9. I'm gonna copy just in case. Active trader. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 45.36. I got the right prices though, so now it ain't worked this time. To send to. All right, now here we go. Okay. Here we are. So I'm locked and loaded just in case my play does happen. Set everything up. I have my contract that I'm going to purchase. I'm probably going to buy about 5 contracts. 5 to 7 contracts per possibly buy. And then go from there, everybody. So you will get to see if I win, lose, or draw. All right. Let's take a look at some things. Take a look at the VIX. All right, everybody. Let's take a look at this VIX again. The VIX is kind of trending downward. Remember yesterday when we was talking yesterday, we came and looked at the VIX. If you go back and look at my video from yesterday, we said we want to see what happens when the VIX comes to this 1475 area. We want to see what happens when the VIX comes to the 1475 area. What happened when it came here? It came to the VIX and it rejected the VIX and it fell all the way back down. What is the VIX? The VIX does the complete opposite of what SPY does for the most part. So remember, everybody, I like trading inside of a box. So if I'm trading inside of a box, remember I talk about relationships. I put everything into a relationship, right? Using personal relationships. So take a look right here. If the VIX started down here at the bottom of this box, it went up to the top. The relationship is going good. Everything's great. Got to the top of the box. At the top of the box, what happens at the top of the box? The person say, hey, I want to move forward with you. I want to start dating you. I want to be exclusive with you. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. All these things, right? Let's be together. And what happened? These are the walls from the person's previous relationship. So the person whose walls are up says, hey, I got my walls up, my support and resistance level, so I can't really be with you. I don't want to actually be with you. I don't want to open myself up, and I'm afraid of being hurt. So what happened? The stock fell down. Boom. We fell down here. When the stock fell down here, it came to support. When it came to support, the person like, listen, I don't want to lose this person, so I got to open up myself and give this person an actual try. So what happened from there? The person starts singing all these songs. Sweet lady, Tyrese, won't you be mine? Sweet love for a lifetime, right? And next thing you know, the relationship started getting better and better and better. Tyrese is singing like he sung for DJ Envy. And the stock is going up, 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 up. And it get to that point again where the person's like, hey, listen, I love you. I want to be with you. Let's be together. Let's make it last forever. Life keeps sweat and all that stuff, okay? And next thing you know, the person starts singing, man, Deborah Cox, how did we get here? Okay? Nobody's supposed to be here, right? And they say, listen, I can't be with you. I love you, but I can't be with you. I'm afraid of getting hurt. I'm afraid of going through that pain and feeling that pain I felt the last time I got hurt. And that person rejects that person and it falls back down here. Now, everybody, based on historical data for the VIX, the past 3 days, every time we came down to this 1383 level, the VIX has done what? The VIX has bounced off of this support level and shot up here. Come back down here, bounce off this support level, shoot up here. So now we're back at this support level. What should we be expecting to happen right here? we should be expecting for the VIX to bounce off of this level and go back up. So if the VIX is bouncing off of this level and going back up, that means SPY would be doing the opposite, which would be what? Rejecting this level up here and pushing back down here. Okay? Y'all with me? In the Zoom chat, did anybody take in the Promised Land group, did anybody just take that rejection play off of SPY? Did anybody take this rejection off the 4-4? It didn't go to the 4-4-4-5, so that's why I didn't necessarily take it. But did anybody take that rejection play? No? Okay.
Yeah, I think Al was in the put. He had got it early though.
Oh, Al's in that put?
Yeah.
Okay,
Al,
good.
he's talking from my screen today.
Oh, I can hear him. I hear him in the background. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, Al, you looking pretty decent. So what I'm gonna do is, if it does come back up to this 445 area, 4445 area, I probably will enter into those puts. I like the price action right now. I like price action both ways, honestly. Not gonna lie. I do like the fact that we did push up earlier today. We pushed up, and right now, when we pushed up into the supply zone, we're holding inside of the supply zone right now. We're holding.
You're talking about that 1 hour supply zone, right?
Yeah, that 1 hour supply zone, exactly. We're holding in this 1 hour supply.
I didn't get out because I was like, it's right there and it's not breaking it all the way through. So that's why I didn't get out of the play.
Yep, exactly. We're holding into that supply zone right now. So you took your profits yesterday, though, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got back into another one. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. So we holding inside of the supply zone right now. So I'm tempted to see how this is going to, how it actually plays out. How this actually plays out to the downside. I mean, if it goes to the downside, right? So we'll see how it plays out. But it's definitely holding both ways. It's holding both ways. And what we may just get some consolidation until FOMC. And I'm not mad at that either. Like I say, normally on FOMC, I do not trade before 2 o'clock. And like I said, if it wasn't for Wealth Wednesdays, I wouldn't be sitting right here right now. But it's definitely weak. It's definitely weak as well. I wouldn't mind a nice quick push up here, honestly, just so you guys can actually see a play. I wouldn't mind that. So let me show you guys something else right quick. Let me show you guys something. I'm gonna show you guys something right quick. Check this out. For everybody that says, and I'm gonna do one contract for right now. For everybody that says, hey, I work a full-time job, it's gonna be hard for me to trade, this, that, and the third, all these things, all the excuses that we have. This is what you can do right now. Watch this. I can come right here, go to trigger with brackets, come right here, do a set of 10% stop loss. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do a 15% stop loss. 15% stop loss. I can come down here and say, hey, I want to enter in when we're right here right now. I want to enter in, let's say right around here. Deletion, trigger, boom. I'm gonna put it far away because I don't want to get in right now. So let's say when it gets right around here, say let's do 140. Boom. So I click right there. So now if I go to SPX, everybody, that's what I'm trading. Go to SPX. If you look on here on SPX, look right there. It shows something. Go right here to SPX. Look what it shows. So right now, you see right here, I have a limit order in. It says, okay, everybody, if the stock price gets to this level right here, we're going to buy in. So I can literally walk away for the rest of the day, everybody. I can walk away for the rest of the day. And whenever the stock price gets to this level right here, the market is going to automatically buy in for me. It's going to automatically buy in for me. Then once it automatically buy in for me, it already has a 15% stop loss set already. I got a 15% stop loss set immediately. Right here, it's already set. So now, if the stock gets to this level, it will buy me in, and then I can be anywhere. I can be in a meeting with my boss. I can be on the assembly line. I can be wherever I'm at. On a call with a client, it doesn't matter. I don't have to be around my computer. I don't have to be around my phone. Once I get in, I'm gonna get notified on my cell phone, hey, you're in, and I got a 15% stop loss already set. So I know how much I'm possibly gonna lose, right? And then I can also set it for how much I possibly want to make as well. So check this out. All right? Say if I want to do it this way. Say if I want to come right here, everybody, and I want to set a 10% stop loss. 10% stop loss, and I want to take a 20% profit taking level. So I want to make 20% off of my trade. I come right here, set both of those. That's set. I come down here, use this example right here again. Come right here to this 140, boom. Now look. Take a look now. Now I have everything set. So now I know I'm going to get in right around here. I have a stop loss right here set. I just counted it. Chris, do that again so y'all can see it again. I hit the wrong button. All right, let's do it again. Trigger with brackets. And I think my play, I missed my play. They're not mad at it though, it's all good. 20% profit, because SPY is definitely falling right now. All right, 10% right here. All right, so once again, I'm gonna come back down here for a second just so you can see it. All right, so right here, you see, now I'm gonna enter in. I'm going to enter in right here, right at the green line right here. Then my stop loss is 10% set right beside it, okay? And then my profit taking level is right here. So when the stock gets to that level after I got into the trade, it's going to automatically sell for profit right there. 20% profit for me, 10% stop loss set. I can walk away from the computer and not look at it no more for the rest of the day. And crap, look at this play happen, everybody. Look at this play right here. Look at it's happening right now, right in front of our face. This is crazy. Look at that play. Look at it. Remember I said I would take my first profit level be taken right here. Did I not say that, everybody? My first profit level be taken right there. I said I wanted to wait for it to come to the very top, though, this 4445. It came to 44444, and then it rejected. Did exactly what I said it was going to do. You guys see this? The exact play that I want to take, I want it to go up a little bit further, 10 seconds more, right? 10 cents more to the top of it. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It rejected the top of this. It rejected Mary J. Blige, everybody, the supply zone. Fell down here. Alan, you should be looking good, brother. How you looking, Alan?
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. He was down a good bit, but he's back in a positive now.
Let's go. Let's keep rolling. Now, Alan, you should be looking to get out of that right before that 4443. Right now is a level for you also, Alan. Right now, you're at the previous low. You're at the previous, not the previous day, but the low for this morning, this first 15-minute candlestick. You're at the low of that candlestick right now. So it's a potential bounce area. That's why right here, everybody, if you look on my screen, when I mapped out my play earlier, look at this little box I had right here. That's already right there. I said this would be my profit taking level. Why is this my profit taking level? Because this first candlestick right here hit right here and bounced up out of it. That means buyers were sitting right here at 9:30 this morning. So now we went up, fell right back down to the same spot, and it stopped right there where the buyers was buying it this morning. And now we're sitting right here at this area. So if we break this area right here, we will come down to this 4443 area. At that 4443 area, 443 area, Alan, I'll be out completely. Waiting for FOMC. Okay? Out completely.
Okay.
Wait for FFMOC. Okay? If we break through this area. But my apologies, everybody. So what's going to happen today, everybody? I will not be taking a trade because I strongly doubt this stock is going to push back up here that fast right now. Okay? But as you can see, my intentions, I stated, if the stock comes to this 4445 to the top of this area, I'm very, very disciplined when it comes to trading for the most part, everybody. I don't care sometimes if it's off 10 cents, off 15 cents. I want it to come to the place where I want it to come before I invest my funds into it. So right here, it came 10 cents short. It came right here. Let me show you. Boom, boom, boom. It came right here, right? I wanted it to come right here. I wanted to come to this top purple line. It came to this blue line, and it's like a 10-cent difference. So therefore, I did not enter into my trade. Okay? But as you can see, if I would have entered in, I would have made probably about 444, 4434. I probably been up probably about like $500 right now off that trade. Probably been up like $500. Setting probably already sold with that profit because we right here, this zone right here, that could be a potential zone where we bounce back up and start pushing back up. Okay? So unfortunately, it didn't go to my buy-in level, but it's all good. But you can see the intentions were good. All right, let's see any questions. Oh, Lunch 911 got into that play. He says he's in that play and he made 20%. Everybody, CYC in the chat. CYC in the chat. Real Righteous TV, never double top, never fails. 20%. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, almost never exactly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Some people did take the play. Good stuff. 20%. Good stuff. Good stuff. Put is you saying the stock price will fall and you have a contract that will buy it if it falls as it gets close to you change your mind, sell and take profit. Yeah, so when you get into a put, you're saying the stock price is going to decrease, it's going to go down. What's with that auto buy in? Do you use it? You can use a trailing stop. I normally use just a regular hard stop. I don't use a trailing stop, but you can use a trailing stop. VIX is on the move again. VIX going up, William? Should be going up. Disclaimer, I'm no expert, just someone interested in this stuff. No, listen, no one's an expert, man. Listen, we learn every day, bro. We all learn every day. We learn every day. I'm still learning as well. Everybody, if you someone that say you got it all figured out, I'm afraid of you, okay? Everyone should be learning every day. I did not. For that example, so that 140 was not 445 deep relaxation with Tim. Great question. I was just showing you an example. That's all. I was just showing you an example. And that's the bad thing about active trader. When you use an active trader, I would say TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab now, they need to be able to have a way to correlate the prices on active trader to the actual stock prices on the stock. I wish they had a way to correlate that. If you're somebody that knows a way to how to correlate that, please let me know so you can show me how to do it. Because that would be an actual game changer. So what you have to do is you have to just go around clicking those different prices on active trader until you see it goes to the place you want to buy in at. A little bit of a headache, but you know, like everything can't be perfect, right? More questions. Wealth Wednesday is the man. Let's go. Thanks, Pack God. How do you make profit when the stock price drops in the downside? See, you make profit when the price drops. We can buy calls or puts. Like, we can care less if the stock price goes up or if the stock price goes down. If the stock price goes down, you buy a put. You're saying, I believe the current stock price is going to drop down. Okay? If you believe the stock price is going to go up, you buy a call. You said, I believe the stock price is going to go up. Okay, so you make money if the stock price goes up or down. We can care less. We can care less. Philip says, I'm so glad I invested in this course learning scalping. Good stuff, Philip B. Good stuff. Good stuff. Philip, you in the military, right? M-Sense, thanks. I think Pat God, M-Sense is talking. They're talking about that. Let's keep going up. I'm looking good on the 15 as well as the 5 EMA fighting. I'm looking. Yeah, it's the 1 year, 1 day, Delano Glenn. 1 year, 1 day for that trend line. Donne say, good morning. I think I joined your Discord in an old link. I hope this is the right one. Oh, yeah, this is you good. You good, Donne. If you got a question, if you got any question on it, just hit me up. Hit me up when we get off of here. And no problem. I answer everybody's questions on here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, man. I'm gonna answer any questions. Okay. A way to remember calls and puts. Puts will call you up and then turn around and put you down. Nice, Sebastian. Sebastian, join into the YouTube. Join into the Zoom, Sebastian. Sebastian in my inner circle as well.
I'm on both.
Oh, you're on both. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah. Man, I'm mad at myself, Sebastian. That was a nice little rejection out of that supply zone, wasn't it? Oh, man.
Gotta listen to Jay-Z, man. He said 444.
444, right? Nice little rejection. But everybody, look at this, though. This is what you guys are focusing on as well. It's a reason why, for example, right? If you guys, if you just came on, right, rewind it back to when I broke down the play that I would take. I told you where I would enter it, and I told you where I would be exiting at my first place of exiting, right? I drew this little level right here as my first exit point. This level was not just drawn for any particular reason. I didn't pull this level out of a hat, okay? Chris, why did you pull this level? Focus in, everybody. Focus in. So the more you start trading, you will be able to start seeing these things. Take a look right here. The opening candlestick opened up and it fell down here. The first 5 minute, 15-minute candlestick, whichever one this is, I think it's 15-minute candlestick. Yeah, I think I'm on a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I'm on a 15-minute time frame. It opened up and a green candlestick opens where? A green candlestick opens at the top. It pushed all the way down. So this candlestick was at one point, it was 1 point red, and it fell down right here and it stopped. As soon as that candlestick stopped right there and pushed back up, it pushed back up for a reason. There's a reason for the season, everybody. It pushed back up there for a reason. The reason was there's some buyers sitting right around here. So when I saw that, the first thing I did was I looked to the left. Chris, why did you look to the left? I looked to the left to confirm if we had buyers at this place during the pre-market. So if I come back right here and look right here, I draw a level right there. Oh, look at that level now. Look at this. I see this was a level of resistance during pre-market. Resistance couldn't break for 15 minutes. Resistance broke it and pushed right back down. Resistance couldn't break for 15 minutes. Resistance couldn't break for 15 minutes. Then it broke through and it became support for 15 minutes, support for another 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 15 minutes, and then it shot up. And when it shot up, everybody, where did it go? Right here. It shot up off of this level during pre-market and came right here. Bloop. Next thing you know, what happens, everybody? It fell down here when the market opened. And what did it do, everybody? It bounced off of the same level it bounced off of previously in pre-market. And where did it go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I know that's not the words of the song. That's how I sung that song my whole life. It bounced off of this level and went right back up to where? This exact level. So granted, everybody, you can't catch it all. What I should have done was, I should not have said I wanted to enter into that 4445 area. I should have said I wanted to enter in right here where I was supposed to enter in it. That's where I should have had my entry point. You win some, you lose some. You miss some, you learn. But you always learning, everybody. Always learning. So boom, now it came to this spot, and everybody, when it fell back down, where did it go? It went right back down to where? This spot right here. Y'all, I hope y'all see this. I hope you see that the stock market is not about a whole bunch of smart people. It's not rigged. A little bit, kind of rigged, tad bit, but it's not truly rigged, okay? It's literally about understanding your levels and understanding the story the stock market is telling you right now. If this makes sense, everybody, if you're on YouTube and you're fairly new, if you're on YouTube, if it makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If it makes sense, put a 1 in the chat, everybody. If it makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If that breakdown I just showed you guys makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. Okay? Yeah, definitely got to follow that plan. You think Weeb was a good platform? Yes, I think Weeb was a great platform. Is SPY trading form a more bear flag? We are definitely in a flag on the 1 year, 1 day. The 1 year, 1 day, we do have a flag on SPY. Take a look right quick. Boom, boom, boom. And if you are new and you want to learn how to do this, everybody, if you are new, you want to learn how to do this, we have our next mastermind coming up October 9th through October 13th. Okay, October 9th through October 9th through October 13th is our next mastermind where I'm going to show you how to trade stock options from A to Z. So everything that we're going through right now, you're going to learn how to do this. You're going to learn how to identify it, and you're going to learn how to do it on your own October 9th through October 13th. Okay, so you can register for that mastermind. All right, check this out. Look at this flag right here, everybody. Look at this flag. All right. Might be kind of hard to see because I got all of these lines right here, right? But we have a flag forming, okay? We have a flag forming on the 1 year, 1 day time frame. We have a confirmed upward trend, that 1 year, 1 day that's been there since last October. And now we have a confirmed downward trend as well that's been there since July, that started July 27th. Okay? And right now you see it falls down to the bottom, pushes up to the top. Falls down to the bottom and pushing back, trying to push back up to the top. So it's fell down here, pushed up, came down, pushed back up, came down here yesterday, bounced off of it, and we're now trying to push back up some. Okay? That's where we are. So we do have a flag forming. Remember, everybody, look, geesh Louise, look at that thing go. Look at the VIX. The VIX should have pushed up. Now it should be falling back down some. Where's the VIX at? Where's the VIX? VIX. Where are you? Here we go. Right here, the VIX had pushed up. When the VIX pushed up, SPY pushed down. Okay? When the VIX pushed up, SPY pushed down. And now we have it right here. So the VIX is kind of consolidated, really. Kind of consolidated. Let's go through our list. Look at some more stocks. Look at Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. This is my right there. Watch this. Okay, here we go. Apple is still kind of trending down. Apple's kind of sort of trending down a little bit. Not a lot of buying pressure with Apple. Take a look at the other big fives. Apple, Amazon. Amazon sort of trending down as well. Got Google. Google trending down. Microsoft trending down. Good geesh. All of the top players trending down. And Meta. See what Meta's doing? Meta is the only one that was kind of trending up. We had a first candidate that pushed up. That's about it. All right, let's keep going. There we go, SPY. All right, so here we go. We're inside of a zone. We're inside of supply and demand zones right now, everybody. Inside of a zone. Nothing much is happening. Everybody remember, today is FOMC. The market itself is waiting. Okay, the market is waiting itself, right, for 2 o'clock. Everything's on a standstill to 2 o'clock. Let's see what it says. It says, Fed decision looms. Okay, that's the headline of this particular article. Put it back up. Where did it go? Where did it come from? All right, here we go. It says Fed decision looms. Will steady rates prevail despite inflation pressures? As the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, prepares to reveal its rates decision at 2 p.m. this Wednesday, market watchers and economists are speculating about the Federal Reserve's next action. Okay, what are we expecting, everybody? Check this out. What to expect from the FOMC? The consensus view is that the Fed is likely to maintain its current interest rates in the range of 5.25 to 5.5. Okay. According to CME Group Fed Watch tool, which calculates interest rates possibilities, based on the Fed future prices, there is a 99% chance of rates staying unchanged. Holy crap. Listen, everybody, there's a 99% chance that the Feds will not change anything when it comes to the rates this go around. Okay? That's very, very high. Okay? That's a very, very high probability. Okay? So they're saying they do not believe the rates will raise rates. That's a good thing. Okay? Now, hypothetically speaking, if they raise rates, holy crap, okay, this market is going to go freaking crazy to the downside. All right, looking ahead to the November 1st meeting, the market currently assigns a 70% probability that there's another hold. All right, that's pretty good for the upside, okay? Pretty good for the upside. All right, now, here's the breakdown. Just let me make sure this is a good one to read and not confuse you guys. No, I don't like that. Economics projection outlook. And key points to monitor. Okay, here we go. This is it. Now, this is what's happening when Jerome Powell starts to speak. One second. This is what we're looking for when Jerome Powell starts to speak. Okay. At 2:30 p.m., all eyes will be on Chair Jerome Powell during his press conference. He is likely to field questions regarding the potential inflationary impact of the recent rally in energy prices. Okay. In a public speech at the Jackson Hole on August 25th, Powell noted, given how far we have come at the upcoming meeting, we are in the position to proceed carefully as we assess the incoming data. Okay. And the evolving outlook and risks. Remember, I stated, if he comes in today and say, we're going to look and see what the data says, the market is going to be volatile, go up and down, up and down, up and down. Another likely topic of discussion will revolve around the concept of the R strata and the long-run neutral interest rates, which neither simulates nor depresses the economy. Initially at 2.5, set at 2.5 in June and is revised 2.75. It could have hawkish implications. Let's keep going. Where did it go? All right, June projections indicate headline PCE at 3.2 in 2023 and 2.5 in 2024, with the core rate at 3.9 in 2023, 2.6 in 2024. The critical question is whether the Fed believes disinflation trend will persist, if the recent surge in oil prices will alter inflation. It's not really what I wanted to look for. That was because I was reading the wrong thing. I said, that does not sound right. Here we go. Okay. Another likely discussion, the concept of the R-star, former trade, some of the effects that driven. However, Powell mentioned the Jackson Hole that the Feds cannot definitively pinpoint the neutral interest rate. All right, I don't like this article. This article didn't go deep enough for me. I had to particularly find another article. But anyway, let's keep looking at this market right quick. As we can see, we've still bounced off of this particular level right here. So nothing major is happening at all, everybody. Nothing major is happening at all right now. Let's see if we have any questions on YouTube. Hold on 1 second. You could have, Miss Betty. You could have. I would not have taken that call because for possibly a quick scalp, basically trying to be in that trade for less than like 2 or 3 minutes, you could have taken that trade. Yeah, since that 1% definitely counts. Definitely counts. And right here, so that bounce off of here, right, Miss Betty, that bounce off of here, you definitely could have taken a quick scalp off of it. But for me, I would not have taken it because you have that supply zone right here. So it's like you really fighting with fire. The risk and reward is not that great. The risk and reward is not that great. Are you using moving average 9 and 21? Yes, I have the 9 and 21 moving average. Is Robinhood a good platform? No, Robinhood is horrible. Robinhood is horrible. When you start trading for real, right? Robinhood is a good place for you to play around with, I say, right? But when you're trading real money, right? right? When you're trading real money and you're trying to really dig in and start actual trading, you want to use something like Thinkorswim or Webull so you can actually do your technical analysis. Okay? Technical analysis is huge. Huge. Okay? So let's stop right there for a minute, everybody. So everybody, hopefully you enjoyed this session of Wealth Wednesdays, live stock option trading. Hopefully you kind of saw what my plan was. You saw my plan. You saw how my plan took, how it took its place. I did not get into that trade. I was 10 cents off from the place I wanted to get in at, and you do see that this trade actually shot down. I probably would have made about $500 off of that play. All right, but everybody, we're waiting for 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. All roads today lead to 2 o'clock. Only thing we care about today is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 2:30. That's what we're trying to head to. That's what we're looking for. Okay. 2 o'clock is when Jerome Powell starts speaking. I may do a live stream at 2 o'clock, everybody. I may jump on at 1:55 for a live stream to see what happens. Okay. To see what the rates are. And then we can listen to Jerome Powell together and all that good stuff. If time permits, if I have enough time. I know I do have a 2 o'clock meeting, but I'm going to see what I can do about that. Okay. But if I do a live stream, make sure you already subscribed and you hit that notification. Okay. Subscribe and do that notification button so you can be notified when I do go live. All right. Are them apps you can use? So the apps you can use as apps. Thinkorswim does have an app. I believe we will have an app as well. But you want to actually download the desktop version first. You want to learn the desktop version first. I tell everybody this: when you're learning how to trade, okay, if someone comes to you and say, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to learn how to trade, and I'm trying to learn how to trade on Robinhood," and they say, "Do you want me to teach you how to trade?" and they say they trade on Robinhood, you should say no and walk away as fast as possible. Everybody, because you cannot do technical analysis on Robinhood unless something has changed has recently changed. You cannot use technical analysis on Robinhood. The way we've been going through the market and showing supply and demand zones and showing trend lines, you can't do that on Robinhood. So therefore, you don't know where you're getting in at unless you're using a different tool. Okay? So listen, Robinhood is not the place to be. All right? It's not the place to be at all. All right. So everybody, what do I have? So 2 o'clock, I may be doing a live stream on 2 o'clock. If I do a live stream on 2 o'clock, I go live on Instagram first, and I will also be live right here on YouTube. And everybody in the promised land, I send a link out for the Zoom if I do that. Okay. Also, what we have coming up for the rest of the week. Every single day, everybody, every morning around 8:40, 9 o'clock in the morning, we're right here. More so say 9 o'clock. Every morning at 9 o'clock, we're right here on YouTube. For our Good Morning Daily stock option show. Okay. This Sunday, I have a free webinar. Okay. So if you want to learn more, you want to learn more about trading stock options, you want to want some more information about stock options, I'm breaking down the 4 reasons why people are afraid to trade stock options, and I'm dispelling those myths. Okay. So that's this Sunday at 7:30 for that webinar. Okay. And then October the 9th through October 13th is probably the last mastermind of the year. Okay? The last mastermind of the year. In our Stock Option 101 mastermind, this is what we do, everybody. I teach you how to trade from a beginner level to a more experienced level. Okay? Everything that we're talking about right now, we're going to go over those things plus more. I don't care if you never traded a day in your life. This mastermind will set you up to be able to learn how to trade. Okay, in this mastermind, it's a 5-day mastermind. Okay, 5-day mastermind. We trade. I teach you over the course of 5 days. We trade live in the evenings. We learn in the evenings and we trade live every single morning. We're on a Zoom call trading live that Tuesday through Friday. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to coach you in the evening, teach you in the evening, and then whatever I taught you in the evening, we're going to jump over in the next day, the next morning. I'm going to show you everything live in the actual market. Okay. All right. This mastermind is not something, I tell everybody, this mastermind is not something for someone who says, hey, I'm just going to kind of come to it and just willy-nilly around. No, that mastermind is not for you. If you want to learn how to trade, I'm going to put you to work. It's not going to be 5 days of me pretending like I'm teaching you something. Okay? It's going to be 5 days of us going in, digging into this market. You're going to have homework. You're going to have work to do. You're going to learn this information. Okay. How do I sign up for the webinar and the mastermind? If you want to sign up for the webinar, you can, just go to my Instagram page and type in webinars, DM me the word webinar, and I will send you the link for the webinar. And for the mastermind, go to my Instagram page and type in the word mastermind on any one of my pictures, or DM me the word mastermind, and I will send you the link for the mastermind. Ronald said I still want one of those shirts. I think I'm gonna print up some of these shirts, right, and just start sending them out to everybody. I think everybody in the promised land, I'm when the book is released, I'm gonna send them the book, and I'm gonna send them some shirts or a sweater or something like that. That's everybody's in the promised land. They will get that. All right, so the price is $597 for VIP in the promised land, and not promised land, $597 for the mastermind, and $497 for regular mission in the mastermind. The difference between regular mission and VIP gets an extra hour with me after the class is over, and we're gonna have a Q&A session. Okay, so the class is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for regular mission, and for VIP is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. regular mission, and 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on for VIP. Is the 5-day course different than what I took on October 21st? Yes, 10 times different. Yep, 10 times different. Okay, 10 times different. The challenge, when you take a challenge, the challenges go over the foundational pieces. The mastermind goes over everything from A to Z. Okay, everything that I use from A to Z. Okay. All right, everybody, go ahead. If you on here right now, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. If you're on here right now, hit the like button. What is the promised land? The promised land is my inner circle. Okay. My promised land is my year-long trading program or my lifetime program. Okay. That's where we meet we meet 6 days a week. Every single day we're meeting. So what we're doing right now on this Wednesday, we do this every day almost. Every single day. How often do you trade live with the promised land? Every day. Okay. Every day except for Mondays. And we're gonna start trading. We're gonna start trading on Mondays as well. But every day except for Mondays, we trade live. We have coaching calls every Monday night. We have a coaching call. Every Wednesday night we have a coaching call. Every Thursday we have a coaching call. Every Sunday we have a coaching call. We trade live every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every Friday. So in other words, we're together 24/7 almost. Okay, almost every day we're together. Okay, we have counseling sessions as well. So that's the promised land. But the promised land is on everyone is not accepting to the promised land. You just can't go to a link and pay for the promised land to get into the promised land. Okay. I only offer my promised land during when I'm having a mastermind. Okay. Calvin say he got a 4X black hood, need that. So for my promised land, you have to go through the mastermind first, and during the mastermind, I open the promised land up for applications. Okay. Saturday and Sunday, there's no trading, right? No, Saturday and Sunday, there's no trading. We meet every Sunday for a market preview, okay? We prep for the market on Sundays, okay? We prep for the market on Sundays. So we meet every day except for Saturdays, All right, everybody. Hit that like button. Blow that like button up. Let's get to 100 likes before we get off of here. We're at 76 right now. Let's get 100 likes, man. I don't think I ever had 100 likes. All right, 2:00 is the time, everybody. Right now, the market is just kind of stale right now. Hey, Chris, if you need a T-shirt person, let me know. Crap, I already know. I already know, definitely. We might need to go ahead and get that. Might go ahead and work that out too, Markeisha. We might need to go ahead and talk that out. Go ahead and get that stuff situated. What is the application process? The application process for the Promised Land. So during the mastermind, what I do is I send out an application application link, and you have to answer about like 5 or 6 questions, and then what we do from there is you book a call with me and my team, and then we kind of just go through the process, kind of ask you a few questions, get a feel for you. And the reason why is because in my inner circle, I really have in my inner circle, it's all about vibes and good energy and the right people. Like we've denied people because I just felt like they would not be an asset to the actual promised land, right?
They clean the stuff up at your house.
Yes, sir. It's definitely about character.
Everybody. Yep. So it's because we don't want any negative Nancy's in our promised land, right? We don't want everybody telling everybody good morning, then somebody come in and say, well, it's not a great morning, XYZ because this and the third. No, listen. We want positive energy because we all have one goal, and that one goal is to make money trading stock options. Make money trading stock options. So therefore, it's an application process. I want to talk to you. I want to get a feel for you. I want to hear your personality. I want to hear your voice. Like, that's me personally. I want to hear your voice, right? You say, Chris, hear my voice, not going to do anything. For me, hearing your voice does a lot. Okay? I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want to hear your response when I ask you these questions, right? That's kind of the process. And then from there, if we say, okay, yeah, we want to work with this person for the next year or have them have a lifetime member, boom, 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 we go through the rest of the process. Okay? But that process only happens during the actual mastermind. All right, everybody, listen. Everybody, you all have a great one. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for our Good Morning Daily show right around like 8:40 or 9 o'clock. You'll see that I'm live on YouTube, everybody. Everybody, you guys have a good one. All praise to the Most High. I may see you guys here at 2 o'clock, man, when Jerome Powell goes crazy. I want you guys to see it. I really want you guys to see when that 2 o'clock coming, that headline news come out, how the freaking stock market just go, it's like, holy crap, what just happened? Somebody just made a whole bunch of money and somebody just lost a whole bunch of money, okay? That's what transpires, okay? All right, everybody, listen. You guys have a good one. All praise to the Most High. I'll catch y'all tomorrow or possibly later this evening.